Hey everyone, it's I, the Gaming Ninja, and today I'm continuing my zombie of the past thing. I forgot to mention in the sense in the stamina was introduced. My bad. I'm sorry. Stamina was introduced and it carried over to every other map, including this one. Now, welcome to Moon. This is Area 51, where Pack-a-Punch, Jug, and Spree Color is gonna be. Now, infinite zombies spawn here, so a lot of zombies will spawn here. Right now I'm playing as Wick Topping. Why disappointing? You'll find out in a minute. So, in order to... Moon even have an Easter egg. I forgot to mention throughout the rest of the videos, like, you know, Singing Along, Ascension, Singing Along, Call the Dead, and Moon all have an Easter egg. Call the Dead and Teddy Bear. Ascension, no, Singing Along, Teddy Bears, and Moon, Teddy Bears with helmets. So, in this map, in Moon, you play as the 4 original characters, but this will be the last time you play as them. Now, what this map added is Move Kick. Give you 3 guns, that's all it does. And it was added in the Knocked In Untold Black Ops 1 edition and the Black Ops 3 edition. Now, all the perks return, etc, 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 you know, all the perks return. But the Ghost Device also return for once, but not the Crystal Dolls.
South Dakota.
What's up? But the Crystal Dolls do not return, but the Ghost Device do. The Crystal Dolls is placed by the QEDs. And the none of the wonder weapons from the last map return, but instead a new wonder weapon called the Wave Gun or the Zap Gun also. And this map is basically set on, well, if you can't tell, the moon. So, other than Moon Kick, it added new stuff and it added tons to the story. See, Samantha was sitting here on the moon and went into a pyramid and controlled the zombies. He's been controlling the zombies all the time. Max has also died here, but he was sit inside the computers on the moon. This is why Samantha wanted to kill us, our crew, because of Wicktoffen. Now the thing about Samantha is this. See, actually on the moon, and control every little zombies. Her father death caused her to be able to do it. This is where mine almost begin. This is where Max is trying to put it in a buried town, which I'm gonna tell you what that map is later, like in the next video actually. Now, Barry Town, Barry Town. They basically had this. So so this is where the big plans start. As I said, this will be the last time to play as the original characters we know from World War. They no longer going to be playable. So they added no 6 zombies again. They added back from 5 in Kino, but they only spawned in the lab, just like in 5. And they can teleport in this map. Now with the Ghost Device, so with the Ghost Device return, there's a new wonder weapon. The Wave Gun also return, and the Wave Gun and the Wave Gun is the 2 new wonder weapons. The dogs return, of course, except this time there's no dogs on the moon. There's no dog around this time. The dogs only spawn in Area 51. And that's it. Now, there's someone just like George Romero from Call of the Dead who's following you around. I call him the zombie astronaut. He's slow. He's less annoying than George Romero. And all he does is grab you and just steal a pork, a random pork. And sometimes he does have the name of your friend. Well, speaking of who? Agent Smith. Well, it didn't do that. So, in the Black Ops 1 edition, you needed to have, you needed to have Call of the Dead and Shangri-La finished before you could do the moon Easter egg. But in the Black Ops 3 edition, you don't need to do that. You just need to do the moon Easter egg and that's it. So, the Easter egg. Wichtoffer's grand scheme. Well, his big scheme is, I'm not going to explain the Easter egg, there's Easter egg tutorials for that, but I'm going to tell you what it is, the Easter egg. So, Wichtoffer combining the material from Shangri-La and the wad from Call of the Dead, he mixed them together, where he also found out Maxis was alive, and he basically switched bodies, or switched souls, but he still switched bodies with Samantha. Samantha is now in the body of Wichtoffer. Takeo, Nikolai, and Dempsey realized they was betrayed, and so they team up with Maxis and his daughter, who's in Wichtoffer's body now, and well, blow up Earth. Earth is blown up, and we don't know what the chemicals from the Nikolai, Dempsey, and Tank all dies here. Samantha, however, since he's in Wichtoffer's body, the body died, but she was sent to Augusta. More about that later on a later map. Now, that's basically Wichtoffer's grand scheme. Summarize on this map: zero gravity, wave gun, returning regun, all the perks, new perk, mood kick, get 3 guns, return, the astronaut zombie, cool Easter egg, and actually be able to play as Samantha for once, even if it's in Wichtoffer's body. And the zombie switch eyes after you do the Easter egg. Well, now it's time. Now it's time for Black Ops 2. Everyone's favorite, a bunch of people's favorite Call of Duty. Well, zombies dot with a dud. Transit. Oh wow. Never thought this would be interesting. So some people like this. Not gonna mention their name because I actually have a friend who does that, but I'm not gonna mention their name. But Transit, I think it's the worst map in the war. A lot of people agree with me. It's too annoying because the bus is always taking off after a couple minutes. There's a fog in between each town. You have 4 areas. You have the bus station, town, power station, and well, what else other than the power station? Let's see, power station and the dino. Now, here's the thing, town is the last stop for the bus stop, so if you die when you get jugged, sorry, you have to go to the fog or go and kill, go to, go, go and wait on the bus. Just use the bus to get there. Forgot to mention about this moon, but you can believe in some area. Anyhow. So, you need to, well, hang on. Zombie. The buildables at the jet gun, which is a wonder weapon, which not even a wonder weapon, it's just a buildable. And can be overused, which what a wonder weapon ain't supposed to be able to do. You get a new crew since you ain't playing as Taika Nikolai Dempsey or Wicktoffen because he's in control of the zombies. You play as Westman, the old, I'm not gonna sound racist, trying to sound racist, black guy. Then we have Sturental, a guy who can listen to Wicktoffen, who can hear Wicktoffen in his head. Then we have Misty, the cowgirl. And then we have Aaron's favorite nerd, I quote that, Martin. He's a nerd, and he was actually in a bonus map from that's in Black Ops 3. Now, what about this bonus map? And I'll explain later. So, Tranzit have a bunch of buildables, kind of annoying with the buildables. The it actually adds something new, supposedly, to perks. PSD Flopper actually didn't return. Every other perk returned. Stamina, Quick Revive, Mood Kick, etc. Now, Stamina. Now, but they got a 2.0 thing, like the original, like double tap 2.0. Speed Coda 2.0. Actually, double tap. I think only double tap got a 2.0 type. Now, yeah, it's a forgettable map, trust me guys, so it's gonna take me a little while to remember all the terrible stuff in the map. So, it added the perk Tombstone, which is here. You just come back with all your guns and perks and stuff. I think perks maybe? I don't know, so. And here, you just, now the fog. If you went through the fog, I'm sorry, I hate to tell you this, you gotta go to the fog, and there's these two zombie bosses you gotta encounter. You got the Denizens, which is the stuff in the fog, which, you know, slow you down, which is annoying. Everything about this map is annoying, trust me. It's too big. I don't mind the bigness, actually, it's just anything else is annoying about it. Now the next thing is the Garden or something like that. It's electrified zombies that can be taken down with an EMP. Now, this map is set, unlike in Black Ops 2, in the 1650 or something like that. Shortly after Wicktoffen came to power, came to become the leader of the zombies. came to be the leader of the zombies. And the zombies do have blue eye in this situation, so instead of the eyes you're seeing right now. Now, forgot the news about the moon Easter egg. You could do it solo in Black Ops 3. Now the thing is, and hang on, Tranzit, would hate you. That's why I don't like to remember anything about you. Now there's so everything you can add is tombstone, the jet gun, which is a terrible wonder weapon, and an Easter egg as well. An Easter egg, which is, well, how do I point it out? How do I point out this Easter egg? So the Easter egg have two sides. Jojo, which is the one of the playable characters, is the only one who can only heal Wicktoff, and so why is that? Well, I'll explain in a later map, aka the last map I'm going to talk about. Now, by the way, I forgot to mention, Moon has an Easter egg. All these maps have Easter egg songs, so yeah, I forgot how you activate the Transit one, but who cares? But basically, with the Transit crew, you got an Easter egg. You gotta choose a side, Wicktoff or Max's. Wicktoff and Max's side, you had to do without the power on, which it added a scene called which is like these little fan things that act like power, portable power, that you can get. Now it brings the zombie shield. So here's everything that tried to add it: the zombie shield, the jet gun, tombstone, and that's been it. Nothing else. Oh, the Denison and the Elgato. Oh, look at the two Easter. So you either do Max's side with power on, power off, or Wicked Up inside with power on. Your choice. Now, what next is this? It's the bonus zombie map. Supposedly, you can actually buy the zombie map, but if you pre-order Black Ops 2, you get this as a zombie map. You get not Die White. You get the giant, not giant. Why am I taking the giant for some reason? But because it's a good zombie map compared to Transit. Now, I'm thinking of Nuketown. All it is Nuketown with zombies. The perks spawn randomly, and the pack points. No zombie bosses randomly, and just depending on the how many kills you get in the map. Depending on how many kills you get in the map. And also depend on how much you have. You can actually buy it for like $6 or so. Or if you bought the season pass, you get it as well. So in the season, this map is just, you play as 4 CIA's agent or 4 well, for so you either play as 4 CIA agents or 4 CDC agents. But Nuketown happened at the same time as Moon. You can actually hear on the map the radios of you know, Richtofen and them doing the Easter egg. And around 25 or so, the zombie's eyes changed color. So yeah, that's why. Now, Nuketown, all it is a nice little zombie fun map. That's it. Little zombie fun map. That's it. Not more, nothing less. Not more, nothing less. Not more, nothing less. That's mainly it. Now, Nuketown did hint of the bus. Martin actually was in Nuketown, and well, at the end, that the location that the nuke hit was in Nuketown. Now it's time for Die Wise, the first DLC of Black Ops 2. And it's, how do I point out? Okay. It ain't the best, but it ain't the worst. So, Die Wise is just a bunch of towers and you're sent to China. You must, yet again, to Max's side, which has to do with the power off, or Wick's side with the power on. Now, you gotta put these 3 towers, just like you did in Transit, like just one tower. Transit have a tower, Die Wise have a tower, and the DLC 3 have a tower. Now, Die Wise, it's Die Wise, it's how do I point this out? Let's see, buildables return, everything return. You know, the buildable with the fan, but it add a jumping thing. So yeah, it add a jumping thing that can kill zombies very easily. What else did it add? Oh, it add the jumping jacks. It removed tombstone and add who's, which is like, okay, you go down, you become a shadow of yourself. Then you gotta go revive yourself and well, you get your gun. It's like quick revive, but it's okay. Now, Die Wise. Also, yeah, be careful if you jump around the buildings because you can accidentally fall down or fall out of the map. Now, anything else about it though is this. It's buildable, have a buildable wonder weapon. By the way, you guys get to see the wave gun. Pretty nice. And so They basically have they basically had a how do I point this out? Okay, it was okay. That's basically all I can say. Now the map have a buildable wonder weapon, the Scriptify or something like that, and yeah, unlike other buildable wonder weapons, this one it actually an okay buildable wonder weapon, cause you actually, well, you actually already have the buildable wonder, the buildable one, this wonder weapon. You can actually, it's actually take up a weapon slot, so it's actually a weapon. So yay! So yay! What? So yay! Now what happened next is this. This buildable wonder weapon, it makes the zombie slip and stuff, you know, that type of stuff. So yay, it's so slippable. But it actually explodes a zombie kind of. Like. So yay. Now the weapon is okay. It's not the best one a weapon, but it's not the worst either. Now, where do they go from here? I mean, we got a new crew, we play as the transit crew again. Don't worry, it won't last for long. Because they never turn out for Black Ops. For Black Ops 1. I'm at Black Ops 2. So yeah. So yeah. Yay. Now pretty much die-wise is okay map. Transit terrible. I wouldn't even play it. I would play town, the other two that's just part of a town. And oh yeah, by the way, forgot to mention this. They also add two new game modes, grief and survival, which is just in town and stuff. And yeah, that's mainly it. That's mainly it. None more, none less. It's in a town. Or you could do it in barn. What does it matter? What does it matter which one you do? What do you matter? So what happened next is this. Well, how would they end this? Like, first of all, new crew started, everything. Everything's about the new crew started. So, what did DIY add? A good wonder weapon. A interesting new pork, but not that good. And by the way, the group is Stuart actually at zombies. So that's why he could talk to Wichthofen, because he had a zombie. Now, the Weiss is even, not the Weiss, they had their own version of Knocked in a Toten in the transit map. So yay. So yay. So yay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But that's mainly all the maps that is going on for here right now. So I'll see you ninjas in the next video.